Hey all, it's been a big week in GTA 6 land, and I'm taking some of my comments under my YouTube channel to heart, and I'm trying to do a little bit more off the cuff. So the thing is I do have some notes up here, but that I'll be looking at them occasionally. Hopefully it won't be too disorientating. But again, this week everybody has been primed for seeing trailer 3 and also looking for some sort of announcement that pre-orders are going to go on sale for GTA 6, and people have just been begging for anything to come out, gameplay details, something to solidify the launch date. But the thing is that Rockstar has said virtually nothing. The only thing we've got is Zelnick did an interview with Senra that he went into the marketing is going to be ramping up for the summer. But that's not an acknowledgement that the ship date is still there. But all the fans on Reddit have framed this, they are being disrespectful. So the thing is what my frame is that what if we just say that Rockstar silence is the whole point? The community has asked for tons of things, map details, the confirmation release date, anything that on multiplayer economy going to work. And the thing is that there's nothing concrete. It's just been a bunch of frustration. So every other studio out there would have fed that hunger by now with some sort of information and kind of quelled the masses. But the thing is that, again, this is not your typical studio. They don't have to keep their investors calm and engaged. They have full buy-in from Take-Two management. To illustrate this, let me tell you what it is at Rockstar's offices. So in New York, there are two floors. There are the Rockstar floors, and then there are the Take-Two management floors. Take-Two management cannot enter into Rockstar's floors in New York. They are forbidden to unless they are specifically invited by someone there. They just can't come down and take a peek at production or any of that sort of thing that's going on. They are prohibited. So this is the thing, is that you have an entity that is totally self-sufficient, which is Rockstar, and then you have an entity that is the corporate that is just waiting for things to peel off or peel out. A November date right now is set, is that you have pretty much almost real inklings, if they're going to ramp up over the summer, that they're going to hit their date. They haven't said this concrete, but at the same time, I've shipped a game. When Gears of War 3 came out, we were supposed to launch in April of 2011. That date was pushed back to November. So the Microsoft line was, we want them to be a holiday title, which may be good for Rockstar because they want to be a holiday title, which is fine. Ours is that we had two modes going in. We had Beast Mode, 4-player co-op for Gears. The multiplayer had to be spot on. And if you look at what actually happened, back in December of 2010, we opened up a beta to people who bought Bulletstorm. So we already knew the writing on the wall that that date was going to ship because we had to make sure that the beta was going to work. Also, the thing is that Microsoft and Epic decided that the multiplayer version really had to be flawless because there were so many problems with Gears of War 2. Now, I'm not going to say that this is the same thing with Rockstar, but at the same time, look what Rockstar has to do. They have GTA 5 running right now. It's online. They have to make sure that everything is seamless because they're going to lose that economy as they go forward. They're going to lose all that revenue, everything that's been stacked up over that time. They have to make sure that this launch is seamless and that everything switches over. This is infinitely, for an open world game, more complex when you have existing users who may want to bring over certain things that they have, and we don't even know how that economy is going to work from GTA 5 to GTA 6 and the online component. GTA 6 is its own animal. Rockstar doesn't have to feed the machine. They can just sit silent for all they want. The community does all their marketing for them. They post videos, they just churn it up on the forums. They're doing everything possible. And also I read something today that Italy, game shops over there, had a pre-order for GTA 6 and it sold out almost immediately. When you go into this cycle before a game like this launches, keeping quiet from a development studio is the best thing you can possibly do, especially if it's an anticipated game, because the more that the suspense builds, your pre-orders are going to be better. But at the same time, Rockstar has earned this right to do this. If you look at the revenues from GTA 5 to current day in this chart, you'll see that the money backs up what they're talking about. So this is why Zelnick is out there saying that, hey, everything is fine. We're proceeding as normal, unless he hears something from the GTA development team or Rockstar and says that there's some problems. He's just keeping his mouth shut, doing some press stuff, which he hasn't done before, and letting the thing ride. So I would just say that this isn't Rockstar being arrogant about not allowing a lot of details to come out, but this is for protection of the vision. This is for the protection of the game. Because once everything starts to break, and you might see that in the next couple of weeks, then everything that is going to be put out there is going to be analyzed to the nth degree. I don't even know if GTA 6 is going to have a beta, before it launches to iron out stuff. We in Gears of War had a beta, and we took all that feedback and had multiple rounds before we launched the game because we wanted a seamless experience. I don't know how Rockstar is going to work that, if they're even going to do anything like that, or there's even talk that there might not be releasing things to the press. The press is also an important part of this, is to spread the word and get the gospel out. But Rockstar might say this is so big of a success that we don't need the press involvement until the very end when they get actual review copies of the game, because they don't want the story leaked. This silence that they have going forward is definitely golden on their part, and I applaud them for doing it. Hopefully everybody can just wait and see what happens in the next couple weeks. I know there's an analyst call on Thursday, tomorrow, and for Take-Two. Zelnick has referenced another conference that he's going to be speaking at on, I believe it's May 29th. We'll have to look at those and see what happens and see where it goes forward. Otherwise, keeping quiet is the best thing that Take-Two can do, and it's working wonders for them. And as I mentioned before, they've earned the right to do it. So what do you think in the comments below? Let me know. Hopefully this additional format of more off the cuff is more what you're looking at from a development standpoint, and me bringing in my own feedback. Let me know what you think. Thanks.